International connection. Jala bueno, jala mala. Ellos dicen que son buenos, pero son de lo malo. Si te mueves en la calle.
All right. Don Dinero in the building.
For the gringos, Mr. Money for the gringos.
We got a legend, baby. We got a legend right here. Y'all better sit down and recognize who is here taking time out for summer. Don Dinero.
I mean, first of all, I'm grateful to have this platform in order to kind of tell the world, or all the viewers, that kind of what we're trying to do over here. We're bringing this Latin urban message through hip hop. If you understand music, hip hop, jazz, blues, rock and roll was created and nurtured in America. Most Latinos, the music that we listen to is imported. You got reggaeton from Puerto Rico, Panama. You got bachata, merengue from Dominican Republic. You have salsa from Puerto Rico and Colombia. You have cumbia from Colombia. So it's kind of like imported. So what we do is kind of weird. We're Latinos who do hip hop because we've been part of the hip hop movement since it started. When you look at the Fat Boys, Prince Marky D was Puerto Rican. When you look at Run DMC, Run I think was Puerto Rican, right? Dominican. So we've been part of the history of hip hop or the urban movement since day one. So that's basically what I represent, man. From Big Pun to Fat Joe to everyone who's been a Latino who has used hip hop to express their message. It's kind of why not only I'm here, but AG Cubano and what the future of the Latin urban music is.
So what do you want to get out of this whole new movement? Because I'm gonna call it a new movement, even though it's really, old. But
it's not something that you get out. The whole objective is that you use a certain style of music to give your message. It's what you want to give to humanity. And to let them know that we're also struggling here. Hip hop is poor people's music. That's why people were so disappointed when they found out Rick Ross was a CEO, because most people who make it come from nothing. They might have hustled a little bit to get, it's not right or it's not wrong, but you do what you have to do to feed your family, and then they take off. Whether it's Jay-Z, Dr. Dre just got $3 billion for headphones, but we know where he started. So the hood needs that hope. We got to give that, that hood, we got to give them hope that, you can get something out of this, whether sports, music. We don't have a lot of options, but the options we do have in this country, I kind of tell, my kids, that everyone plays Little League Baseball, very few Major League Baseball players. But to follow that dream is what life is all about.
Yeah, that's the main thing. And it start like you. I'm glad you went to the kids, because it does start with the kids. They teach our kids music in school, but they don't teach them the music business, because it's almost like telling them, oh, go out there and use your talent in the music industry, but they don't tell you what to do when you get out there.
If you understand the school system, or what I consider the fool system, is you have a teacher that stands in front of you. She tells you what you need to do. If you have great memory, those kids that have an incredible memory capacity who stand online, they do great in school. Those kids that are creative, that don't really care what the teacher has, don't do too great. But when you look at people who own Microsoft, Apple, no one ever graduated college. The guy from Facebook did, but he used college. So what I'm saying is that it's up to educating yourself. It's about winning in the game of life. I don't know. You do have to pay a school in order to teach you what we're doing right now, somewhere, somehow, because they've turned it into a business. We live in a commerce society. So you need to pay to get what you want back. You need to be in debt. They give you credit cards, they give you car notes, they give you house loans. So once you understand the society that you're in, and we're one of the greatest societies in the world, in the history of the United States. This is where hip hop comes from. This is where the rap, where that whole I can be me tattooed up. I don't have, but most people, and it's kind of saying, listen, this is who I am. This is what I bring to the world. Whether you accept it or not, it's who we are. So as Latinos, we're just saying, hey man, we've been here since day one, and we don't have anything new to bring. We're just letting you know what our message is today.
All right, I love it. So this young man next to you, what was your name?
AG Cubano. I'm from California. I'm from the West Coast. Born and raised in the Bay Area. That's Northern California. You know what I'm saying? 650. I've been rocking with Don Dinero since really I first started rapping. He reached out to me back on MySpace days. You feel me? And since then we've been keeping it lit, and keeping it connected, pushing this Cuban Connection movement. You know what I'm saying? State to state, worldwide now. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, one of the original Cuban Connection members was Pitbull. So if you understand my longevity and kind of what I've been around, I've always spotted talent. I think AG is one of the great talents, and because he's from the West Coast, remember, a lot of us on the East Coast didn't know what the West Coast was about till Tupac came about. NWA. You see where that's kind of gone. Where, you know, you look at and so, you know, it's kind of like educating what Latinos are going through in the West Coast, and that's just one area, you know, because the West Coast is complicated, but at least we have someone that has a voice from that Bay Area as a Cuban kid. Very few Cubans when there's a ton of Mexicans, and that's kind of what I gravitated to AG from years ago and been like, listen, I got your back. So we've been on this grind, you know, but he's a great talent, but he also grinds and he knows what he wants, and that's kind of what I did. We got another kid from Puerto Rico, but he's also in Boston, Mount Miami, Alex Fat. And we just continue to build what it is, that Latin urban movement, being here with Smiley, having this platform just to give our message and say, hey, we're here, this is our music, this is what we bring about, this is our story.
All right, I love it too. And your project that you're pushing right now, Year of the Mobster?
Yeah, Cuban Connection, Year of the Mobster. I mean, we're going to perform later on, track number 5, me and him. It's called For Real. But it's kind of, you know, it's kind of artists from all over. I got Japanese from Panama. I got Latinos from all over the world. It's
a lot of flavor in there.
Well, if you understand the Latin culture, it's all about flavor. It's all about movement. It's all about music. It's all about dance. It's all about, you know, we really, Latinos from Mexicans to wherever, we kind of wear our heart on our shoulder, and you say, what's up? You know, we're quick to, so that's who we are, and we just want to bring that not only to the States, but to the world, and say, hey, Latinos in the United States, even though we were born here, we still have that culture, and we still have that Latin roots, because when you understand what it is to be born and raised as a Latino here in this country, you kind of get where we're coming from, you know? So Cuban Connection all day, always, pinkies up.
All right, now, let me ask you, tell everybody where they can find your music and follow you guys.
Well, I mean, as far as myself, on Instagram, you can go to Don Dinero 717. On Twitter, you go to Don Dinero. AG can tell you where he's at.
At AG Cubano, and make sure y'all check our video with Drive For Real. You know what I'm saying? It's on YouTube. Check it out, For Real. It's already got like 100,000 views in like 2 months, man. So it's moving. We rocking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely. You guys, I mean, also you can go to my website, DonDinero717inc.com, and we're always grateful for these platforms, these opportunities that we get. And you know, life is one day at a time. So today we progressed a little bit more. We took another platform, another stage to give our message. So we're definitely, I always say this, the movement is moving, and you know, Latinos are here to stay.
All right. You know, my show goes out to the troops. Can I get you guys to do a quick shout out?
I'm a veteran, by the way, man. Yeah, I'm a veteran. 13 Bravo Army. Man, I fought, you know, that's way back in the first Iraq war. That's like 89, 90. But at the end of the day, it's all about the troops. We definitely give you love and respect. We understand that you joined the military for a specific reason, but you're always there to protect us. And the reason we're able to be free is because you guys are always there, on point, training, on the line. And we love you and we're grateful. Thank you so much. Always.
Thank you so much. We're going to go and check you guys your performance out right now. Thank you so much for taking time out for summer. Appreciate y'all. Okay, you guys, let's go downstairs and check out guest DJ Miguel Sweeney. See what he's doing. Let's go check it out right now.
Yo, Dinero, what's up? Right here, right here, right here, right here, right here. You already know. Ellos dicen que son buenos. Hola, AG Cubano, Cuban Connection, Effect, Smiley. This is Latin urban movement, so you better fucking move. Keep spinning how we spin it. We keep winning how we win it. Double up on these motherfuckers. How we move on it. Checkmate on these motherfuckers. Pero son de lo malo. Si te mueven en la calle. Tiene mucho cuidado. Ellos dicen que son buenos, pero son de lo malo. Tú no sabes lo que viene, solo te pega el diablo. Soy cubano,
intenciones. Me falta el respeto y te parto los cojones. Donde los dones, yeah, you know my name. Mala bueno o a la mala noche the game. Casado por la mafia que me para. A los babalaos en tu cara. Wow, nunca que llegaron la gringa. Esa nieve blanca, ay qué linda. Mueve lo que mueve, pero muévete.
Remember when I had no chillin', now the weather looking better. Know you down for whatever I had to look for the better, get ahead. Let it sweat, I'm a weather. Cheers, so rock blow. Oh, for the black city hot blow. Juvenile with a hot blow. Just roll with me like the alloy. 40 hours so straight, I was so cheap. You can do that. Alright, for real. That's what they say.
Hold it down for real.
Hold it down for real,
And when I need that, I can call us the Phoenician.
Come on.
Need a bitch in the game.
You keep it going game.
Love how you keep it real.
Come on.
These bitches, but they just ain't the same.
Hey.
Oye señorita, dime mami, what's your name? Qué buena chica, you just a cute thing. Oye, dime qué te pasa. Rich and famous, married to a monster. Triple X, I beat the pussy like a boxer. I'm close, baby, ask my brother Oscar. Like some dick, so we push it to the limit. I 95, 100 pounds, just sit it. I'm a good kid, by any means necessary. 24/7 on my mind to a never worry.